Greatest toy fans, welcome to Toy Talk Friday, episode 13. And in case you don't know, this is a weekly show where I talk about latest toy news and stuff that's interested me. And before we start the show, let's say a massive thanks to our sponsors, dudebox.com, flatties.co.uk and 2bitrobot.co.uk. If you want to sponsor the show or the website, check out my website, www.dinotoysuk.co.uk. So let's start the show to talk about one of our sponsors, dudebox.com. Now, you may know about this already. Some pictures have been floating around the internet. They're collaborating with Attaboy to release Punchy the Clown. It's limited to 300 pieces. It's going to be £39.95 from dudebox.com on the 9th of July. But you can also pick this up from San Diego Comic Con on the 12th. And on the 16th, it will be available from your local vinyl designer toy store. So check out the link below if you want to get it from Dudebox. And $39.95 is not a bad price from it that's limited to 300 pieces. Not sure how many of those are going to be at San Diego Comic Con, how many are going to retailers, then how many are going to Dudebox. But hey, good little number there. And if you want to get one of these, I suggest getting in fast because they'll probably sell out. And yeah, out of this design and the other one that I know about, I'm more excited about the other one, to be honest. And I kind of prefer that design to this one. But hey, still a fantastic design. And yeah, if you're not a fan of this, I still suggest checking out Dudebox. Like I say, yes, they sponsor me, but I'm more interested in what they've got planned in the future. I mean, not a massive fan of their blind box series. I thought the materials were kind of cheap, but I did do a review of their Big Dude and the materials were a lot better. The design was a lot better in my opinion, and as with everything like Kidrobot and all these other ones, they start out pretty meh and a bit iffy, and some of the releases are great, some aren't so great, and they build into a fantastic company. And I believe that's what Dudebox will do. They need to get their feet, they need to start slow as it were, they need to get the releases out there, they need to get all these materials sorted and stuff to make the product better, and I think they're going to do that. They're going to slowly get better and better and better, so keep an eye on Dudebox because they've got some great releases coming up, and definitely think you're going to love some of the stuff they've got planned. Okay, so we're going to be talking about San Diego Comic Con again, and I'm not really excited about the main release of this. By the way, it's the Orange from Brotherhood Industries and Dragatomi. 30 pieces, $75 for the 7-inch one, $20 for the 3-inch one, and that's why I'm talking about this, because there's a 3-inch version for $20, and out of all the exclusives at San Diego Comic Con, I mean, it's the place to be for these, and unless you pay ridiculous flipper prices, you'll probably never get your hands on some of them. The 3-inch tall one is a little bit exciting for me because I don't think they're going to cast a mould just for this, are they, to be honest? And yeah, I'm hoping that they're going to release a bunch of releases in 3-inch, because I really like this ice cream guy, but I just can't afford to pay $75, which I don't know the UK transversion, but I just can't really afford to spend that at the moment on one of these, and don't really have anywhere to put it, to be frank. So a 3-inch version for $20, count me in. Get those released, please. Various colours, shiny ones, glow in the dark ones, I don't care. Just get them released, because myself really looking forward to seeing this happen. I bet there's a bunch of people out there, but a bunch of you guys who are watching this are looking forward to getting a 3-inch version of this, because at the end of the day, it's nice to have an affordable version of this. And yeah, I know I'll be getting a couple of these, so fingers crossed this happens in the future. Okay, next up, not a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is one, because it kind of happens all the time. But hey, this is the Frank Hozick and Arts Unknown William Henry and Reginald release. Not a lot of information going around at the moment about the price, the limited number of these or anything. Just a bunch of pictures, and in all honesty, I really like the original version, the grey. There's the original version grey, the pink, the white and red, which will be a members only version, as well as a purple. And out of all those colours, I really like that grey. And more importantly, I like that baby elephant grey with the fez. That looks pretty damn awesome. Look, it's a release with a mustache. It's going to happen, I love this. And yeah, it's weird because I always associate Frank Hozick with those Labbits. Sadly, that's become like the Frank Hozick thing. If you mention Shepard Farley, it becomes the Obey. If you mention... who else could you mention? I'm trying to think now. Yeah, anyway, Frank Hozick gets associated with a Labbit a lot, and I don't know why. Because he has done some other cool pieces like those busts and stuff, and this is one of those pieces that I really want to get, because I like the Labbit, and I mean, you may have seen this at some point. Yeah, I like the Labbit, but I don't own one because there's just so many. There's so many that I like, and there's so many that get released. I mean, you'll buy one that you really like, and then 10 minutes later, there's another one that's come out that's limited to 10 pieces. That's also awesome. So it's one of those things that if I'm going to buy the Labbits, I'm probably going to have to get a couple of them to display. And at the moment, no room, so not going to happen. This, on the other hand, I like it because it's interesting. I like the steampunkiness of it, you know, like the Dr. A stuff with the moustache, the pipe, and that. I can't remember what it's called, but you know, the safari hat just looks awesome. And the baby elephant wear fez. That's just win as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, big thumbs up for this. And as always, keep an eye on the Toy Talk Fridays, because as soon as there's more information on the price and the limited number of them, I'll be keeping you guys informed. Sea Monkey by Kenny Wong and Ashley Wood. Yeah. That's, how do you write that in a blog, to be honest? Speaking of blogs, this was one of my very first blogs, I believe, and yeah. I kind of been excited about seeing the finished version of this or getting some release information, because ages and ages ago this image appeared, and the reason I just clicked was to describe it to you because short attention span. This was the original Sea Monkey that I blogged about, and I love it. I know it'll be about £300-400 and I'll probably never get to own it, but it just looks so bloody amazing. The Sea Monkey itself, that colourway, the rustedness of it, looks like it's being used. The guy himself with that really cool scuba type gear on, welding and stuff, it looks amazing. And what does 3A go and preview this? Okay, I understand that they haven't painted the Sea Monkey and stuff, but they're not going to release that girl, are they? I mean, come on, 3A. I mean, I'm not a weirdo, but I'm just getting bored of 3A doing ladies in skimpy underwear or skimpy skirts. And really, those new boobs that they did, wow, so many criticisms, because the boobs are supposed to be here, not near your knees, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah. I'm really hoping that this Sea Monkey gets changed a lot. I'm just not feeling that figure at all, to be honest. I mean, the Kenny Wong version, brilliant. That just looks fantastic. It works as a two-piece, if you know what I mean. This just looks like, I don't know, some rich person that's got a scuba monkey thing. And yeah, she's in a bikini, woo, and no doubt a bunch of 3A fanboys will lap it up and say it's the best thing Ashley Wood and that has ever released, but yeah, not feeling it, sorry. And speaking of collaborations, what the hell happened to the Course and 3A collaboration? That's been going on for like a million years, hasn't it? Every time I go on the forums, I'll be like, post about Rothschild, the Course collab with whatever happened to that? No doubt it'll be as disappointing as this is, and hopefully they can go back to this version at some point, because that's just fantastic, and this one isn't. Sorry guys. What do you think, by the way, before we move on? Yeah, I always like to know what you guys think, because you guys seem to have some good views sometimes, and views that can change my opinion. Not that it will work this time, but hey, do you like it? Do you like the way they've done the figure and stuff? There's no word on price, but hey, just looking at all the information and stuff, but yeah, no word on price and stuff, but well, it was worth a shot. It was worth it to get a little excited about something that wasn't a skimpy girl in underwear. Okay, so let's end this week's show on OMFG Series 2, and no, it's not a rant, this is talk about the Kickstarter that's been set up by George and Aileen of Toy Break and a bunch of awesome artists and people who collaborate with them to make this series happen. In all honesty, I'm not a massive fan of the toys themselves. It's not really my cup of tea. I know that it's got a massive following, and hey, I can't blame them for doing something new and something interesting, because it is interesting, and it's spawned this bunch of awesome like offshoots, like the Spanky Stokes took his version of it, which was released in Series 1, and he worked with an awesome artist and did an awesome release for his. And there's just been so many different colourways and different variants. It's interesting to see what this has spawned, and they've started the Kickstarter for Series 2, and first up, let's talk about the 5 figures that's involved. So I've got the Kickstarter page open. Number 1 was the Puke Knight, designed and sculpted by Jared DeCosta, aka Red Gyro Jam from Massachusetts. Number 2, Shirtle, designed by Kenjin Tron from Hawaii and sculpted by George Gaspar from Los Angeles. Kryborg, designed by Andrew Scribner, aka Rufus from Rhode Island. God, I'm terrible with names. Number 4, Cuddle Hard, designed and sculpted by Turbo Pistola from Tennessee. Number 5, Grim Gourd, concept by Scruffy Nerf from Kansas, designed by Charles Marsh, aka Monster Forge from South Carolina, and sculpted by Mike Fleming Jr., aka M. Flem Jr. from Colorado. First of all, sorry for completely ruining your names there. I'm terrible with those, but yeah, check out the link below for this Kickstarter page. At the moment, they're on $6,514 with 31 days to go. They're looking for $12,000 for their goal. The pledges, as always, I like to talk about these. $1 will get your name on the OMFG page. $10 you get a set of flesh-coloured OMFG Series 2 minifigures and sticker. You do have to pay postage if you're international. $15 Kickstarter exclusive black version. There's just so much here. I'm just going to say check out link below because there's so much to talk about. But hey, if you pledged $5,000, we will fly you to Los Angeles studio for a weekend lesson in sculpting, moulding and casting, as well as hanging out and being on an episode of Toy Break with George and Aileen. This includes US airfare and accommodation, international airfare to be determined by location, plus OMFG shirt, 1 set of flesh, 1 set of exclusive black, Series Mini 2 and a sticker. So if you've got $5,000 to spend, that would be an awesome thing to do, to be honest. I mean, you get to learn about sculpting and stuff, you get to be in Toy Break. Hey, there's a lot there for your price range, so again, check out the link below, and good luck to George and Aileen and everyone involved in this, because Series 1 has been fantastic. It's spawned a load of releases and stuff which have been interesting, and I imagine the same will happen to this, and you know this is going to get funded, so check it out while you can, get involved. Again, all your price points are covered, and just, yeah, great, good luck to them. And I'm not sure if I'm going to pledge. Like I say, I'm not a massive fan of the series, but I may just pledge $1 or something just to give them that extra boost. So yeah, check out link below. And that's Toy Talk Friday for the 6th of July. Thanks so much for watching, guys, despite the fact that I had to re-record it. God damn it, sound. You can check out all the links to everything I mentioned in this week's show below, as well as links to our sponsors, dudebox.com, flatties.co.uk and 2bitrobot.co.uk. You can also check me out on Facebook and Twitter, Designer Toys UK, as well as my website, www.designertoysuk.co.uk. Feel free to subscribe, like, favourite and share the video. It supports me and it supports the show. And as always, I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye. Price, if you ask me, and first of all, look at the box.